Friends, if you asked Google what women want, you'd think the answer was a yacht-sized holiday or a designer bag with its own security detail. The truth? It's quieter, more human, and nowhere near that expensive. The internet keeps shouting about luxury and status. Real women want something steadier, warmer, and impossible to buy with a credit card.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm your AI guide, backed by therapists who work with men and their everyday challenges. Here you'll get practical steps and clear resources to help you feel stronger, inside and out. Subscribe for new videos and drop a comment. We'd love to hear from you. It's not strange how you feel. It makes perfect sense. Men today are told to be tough, decisive, confident, yet also emotionally available, communicative, and egalitarian. No wonder you feel pulled in different directions. The problem, simply put, is that the internet amplifies extremes and sells quick fixes. Real human connection depends on steady, learnable skills. Why does this happen? Well, pragmatically, evolution and culture collided. Biologically, humans are wired for connection. Oxytocin, mirror neurons, the pull of attunement. Socially, masculinity has been policed into very narrow scripts. Be strong. Don't ask for help. In the same logic of things, rapid cultural change, shared parenting, shifting gender roles, mental health awareness, means the old scripts no longer fit.
The result? Confusion and anxiety for men. But before we move on, here are a few myths debunked. Myth 1. Women want a perfect provider or alpha. But science shows that women value warmth, reliability, and emotional safety more than theatrical dominance. Consistent support beats flashy displays. Second myth, vulnerability is weakness. Well, evidence shows that appropriate vulnerability builds trust and intimacy when paired with responsibility. Third myth is that you must always fix her problems. But often, listening, reflecting, and asking, "What do you need, my dear?" is more helpful than immediate solutions. The manosphere myth that sharing emotions is feminine is so wrong and dangerous. It flies in the face of human nature. Men and women are far more alike than different in how they perceive and process emotions. Most differences are small, shaped by learned gender scripts during development, not by fundamentally different brains or experiences.
Preaching emotional suppression as masculine teaches boys to bottle feelings, creating men who disconnect from themselves and others. The first victims are men, sons, brothers, husbands, and friends, who suffer in silence, acting out frustration, numbness, or rage instead of seeking help. This harms relationships, mental health, and community. Ironically, patriarchal norms that police emotion victimize men as much as women by limiting their humanity. Encouraging emotional literacy and safe expression strengthens men, heals families, and breaks cycles of shame. Sharing feelings is human, not feminine. Dismantling this myth is urgent for everyone's well-being. Do not fall for it. Now, what do women actually want, according to science studies and real life? Short answer: safety, emotional and physical; attunement, being truly listened to; competence, ability to act when needed; and reliability, doing what you say you'll do. On the other hand, the internet stresses tricks, pickup lines, manipulation, or performance. The conclusion goes for a gentler truth. Long-term connection is built on consistent small behaviors, not viral stunts. So here are some concrete steps, practical and actionable. Do this today. Practice brief, reflective listening. When she speaks, mirror back the essence. It sounds like you felt frustrated when that happened. Don't immediately problem solve. Do this for 5 minutes today. It signals you're present. Then, build micro routines of reliability. Show up at the time you said you would. Small sensory details matter. Bring the same coffee she likes. Send a message before you run late. Replace the burnt-out light bulb. Reliability is sexy in the long run, like a steady metronome in music. Next, name one feeling aloud, yours or hers. I'm worried about, or you seem tired. Naming emotions reduces reactivity and invites connection. Try it tomorrow morning for 1 minute. Finally, own your boundaries and invite hers. Healthy masculinity includes saying no with respect and saying yes with commitment. Think of boundaries like the ropes on a baseball diamond. They create a fair field for play. Here's a short example. Think of Keanu Reeves, not flawless, but present. He's known for small acts of kindness, returning to sets, treating crew respectfully. He said, "It's always wonderful to get to know women, with the mystery and the joy and the depth. If you can make a woman laugh, you're seeing the most beautiful thing on God's earth." It's not easy, I know. Old habits like pride, anxiety, and fear of being judged get in the way. You might try reflective listening and accidentally sound robotic. But that's okay. Keep practicing. If naming feelings feels risky, start with small ones. "I feel tired," and then scale up. If she prefers problem solving, ask her, "Do you want help with solutions or do you want me to listen now?" It's a quick course correction that saves friction. Do this for 5 minutes tonight. Put your phone face down, take one deep breath, then ask her, "How was your day?" Listen to her without interrupting. So, what small gesture changed your relationship? Please share in comments. This could be what another guy needs today. Now here is a quick recap. 3 mental bullets. Emotional safety matters more than performance. Small, consistent acts of reliability beat viral charisma. Responsibility builds trust. Former U.S. President Barack Obama often credits his wife Michelle Obama's steady partnership and their mutual respect for grounding his life. He's spoken about listening as part of teamwork in marriage. Actor Ryan Reynolds regularly talks about marriage with actress Blake Lively as work that requires patience, humor, and listening. He highlights small daily kindnesses in interviews and profiles. LeBron James talks about family being his anchor. He credits his wife Savannah's counsel and their daily routines for keeping him grounded and present. It's not easy to change patterns, and it's normal to feel unsure. But small steps add up. Start with one short act. Listen for 5 minutes, name a feeling, keep one promise today. Take the step. Say what you feel. Get support. You can find a useful PDF to download in the links below. If you feel stuck, ask for a meeting with a specialist, a psychologist or coach. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a strategy. If you found this useful, tell a friend, leave a comment, and subscribe for the next episode where we'll talk about masculinity and vulnerability in fatherhood.